What's up, guys? It's Chris here with Family Treasure Hunt, and I am back for another week. This will be episode number 7 of What Sold. If you guys have been following along, you know that last week was the best week in sales we've had in 2025, and that also dates all the way back to early November since we had a better week. So that was good. This week was only less than $10 short of what we did last week, so we're staying right there, staying consistent. So it's picking up. February's been a boom for us. I know it's 3 days shorter than January is, but I think here, we're in the 18th. It's looking like we're going to pass up January pretty well. So, when we get to the end of the month, I'll be able to share those numbers with you as well. But with that being said, let's get in and see what sold this week. That's what you're here for. You want to know the brands. You want to know what's selling, what I'm paying for it, and whatnot. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, so we're going to get right into our Poshmark sales first and then our eBay sales. Those are the two platforms we are currently selling on. We are starting to look at Mercari and Depop. We haven't pulled the trigger yet. We haven't really decided which one we want to try and branch to next. If you're using either one of those, let us know what you think. We're trying to weigh out and figure out which one of those is better for what we do. So we're going to start with this pair of Aloe Yoga Moto leggings in green. Found these at a thrift store. They were $4.99. We listed them for $35, I think. And within like 2 days, someone sent an offer at $28, and we took that offer. Next up is a pair of Lane Bryant denim capri jeans. These were a women's 26. Again, Lane Bryant, Torrid, Maurice's, any of those three brands I'm picking up in plus size for the right price if they're something decent. These are 99 cents. I picked these up on Sundays for 99 cents at our thrift store. If they make it a 99-cent day, I am picking these up all day, every day. Had them listed for $17, took an offer of $14. Next up was this Nike Air Jordan reddish pink hoodie. I bought these at a yard sale last summer. They fit my daughter. She ended up keeping the black one, and just within like a couple of weeks, she said she wasn't really into feeling this one anymore. She didn't like the color, so I put it online. I listed it for $15, and it sold within a week for $15. Next up is this pair of Edwin Bree regular hem jeans and a women's 32. These were new at tags. Sometime last fall, I don't remember exactly when offhand. I'm not looking at that number, but I was on a Whatnot watching a guy sell, and he had a bunch of Edwin jeans new at tags, and I made an offer on a lot of them, and I bought like 20 pairs, and I bought them for $9 a pair. So I had them listed for $35. Someone made me an offer at $25. I'm getting down to the last couple pairs I have. I was willing to make that change just to move on with them. So that's where that was. Next up is a pair of American Eagle slim bootcut jeans. Women's size 4. Had them listed for $18. Sold them for $14. Again, American Eagle. I'm picking them up on Sundays for 99 cents. This was a Burt Pulitzer gray 2-piece business suit. It was a larger 54 regular with a 42-32 dress pant. I picked this up on a Sunday for 99 cents for the set. I did list it for 30. Took an offer at 25. Only took like maybe two weeks to sell, maybe. This was a Fide vintage pinup rockabilly dress. This was a 99-cent score on a Sunday, but a while back, probably like, I don't know, August, July maybe. But I don't know, when I saw it, I just thought it was kind of cool, and if you're into that rockabilly and car show thing, I thought this was a great dress for that. And so that's kind of the way I went with it, and it took a while, but I had it listed for $20 and took an offer at $25 or $15. I'm sorry. Next up was a pair of Dickies tan cargo or carpenter pants. These are heavy. I bought a whole bunch of these at a yard sale. They all had like some little marks you can see down here. It had a little stain on it, but they were at a yard sale for 25 cents a pair. And anyone that works in the field knows these are good pants, and they're going to get stained up anyways. So I bought them for $25. I think I had them listed for $10 a pair. I think this was one of my last pairs I have left. I took an offer at $8. That's fine. Next up was a pair of Vigos Capri Heritage Fit jeans. These are 16, which is a plus size. Had them listed for 25, took an offer of 19. Next was this Kate Spade dress. We did pay full price for this, which at our Goodwill was $5.99 or $6.49. Dress is $5.99. I don't know. One of those two prices, I don't remember, but we had it listed for $35 after check-in, and it has just sat for a while, and then finally someone made an offer at $25, and I just let it go. Was a Kate Spade, but Lane Bryant curvy bootcut jeans. Again, we've already been through this. I picked these up on Sundays for 99 cents. $18 was the offer. I'm going to take it. This is another Sunday 99-cent pickup. Pair of green high-rise green jeggings. Had them listed for 14. They sold for 11. Wrangler Pro Gear fleece-lined camo pants. These were really nice. Really nice camo pattern. They were the Wrangler Pro Gear. Apparently that photo is not going to load right now. I guess that's just where we are. So anyways, I had them listed for 35. They sold for 35. Took about a month to sell. Pair of Rag & Bone standard issue Fit 2 slim leg jeans, men's 31. Had them listed for 25. Someone made an offer at 20. I'm willing to let them go. This was a pickup this summer. This I bought right around the same time I got those Dickies at a yard sale. Everything was a quarter there. This was just an old vintage Orvis button-up sleeve. Someone offered me $9. I was ready to let it go because I've had it for a while. Travis Matthew, quarter zip, kind of like a sweater type thing. It was, I don't know, it's kind of like a performance line. But either way, I picked it up, listed it for 25, and in under 24 hours, I got an offer at 22, and I'm going to take that. I say I got an offer, but like I have a Posher that sends out an offer if you like something. So when I say I got an offer, my VA probably sent that offer and they accepted it. So that's let me just clear that up when I say I got an offer. Next up is this pair of 511 tactical military green cargo pants. They were a 36-30, which is a great size to be in. Paid, I think, $4.99 for these. They sold for $18. This was a pair of Pine Ridge orange camo hunting bibs overalls. These had some stains and things like that from years of being worn. They are quite a bit older. I had them listed for $35. They sold for $35. Took about a month to sell. Next up was this pair of Judy Blues. These were Nua tags. I bought a whole bunch of these from a store that, like a little boutique that was local that closed. She made me an offer of $10 a pair, and I bought close to 30 pairs of Nua tag Judy Blue jeans, and we're going through them. These sold for an offer of $35. They were listed for $35. Pair of Lacoste Illusion shoes. I picked these up last summer, and I was so pumped when I found these at the thrift. They were clean, and when you look them up, they're super expensive new. But they just sat and sat and sat and sat. I guess just not everyone's cup of style, but someone finally offered me $25. I think I had them listed for $45, but they have had them so long I was ready to just move on. And the last Poshmark sale this week was a pair of J. Jill jeans in a size 12. They were boot cut. I think I had them listed for $15. Took an offer at $12. Typically, the only time I'm picking up J. Jill is if it is plus size. Outside of that, I'm not really picking up J. Jill in anything. That's going to move us into eBay. This is a pair of Nike Free 50 V4. These were the animal print. These were super cute. When I saw them, I just knew someone was going to want them. I paid $4.99 at the thrift store, and I had them listed for $35 and accepted an offer of $30 on those. Next up was this vintage 90s Cinchilla Patagonia fleece-lined jacket. This did have 2 holes in one of the other pictures. There's 2 little tiny holes here. But, and I paid up for it. It was $14.99. They had it marked up, and I went back and forth. But when I looked this jacket up, it was super expensive. I listed it for $60, and in under 12 hours, I had a couple offers of like $45, and then I kept holding out, and eventually someone offered me $55, and I took that. This was a 99 Sunday pickup at the thrift store. It's a Millersville University. Typically, I'm only picking up university stuff if it's embroidered or has a really cool logo on it. But sometimes these smaller colleges, there's not a lot of stuff out there. So sometimes it's worth it to grab those if you can get them cheap. Again, 99 cents. It sold for floor price of $25 in under a week. American Eagle black jeggings. Again, 99 cents. And I like black pants and black jeans just because, you know, if you're a waitress or something in that kind of field where you got to require black pants, you don't pay a lot for them. So these sold for an offer of $15. So when I found that Travis Matthews one we just saw a little bit ago, this was right next to it. This was a Vineyard Vines Jim Nance Pebble Beach Performance Quarter Zip pullover. I listed this for $35, and in about 4 hours is about all it took. This sold for full price. That wraps up kind of what sold this week. So that gives you an idea of everything that we sold out this week and kind of where we are. I've got a big week of getting stuff listed. Had a really good week of sourcing. I've already got probably 25% of it done. I mean, this is Tuesday, so that's good, but there is still a big pile here to my left of things that I got to get done. I had a good week finding vintage stuff, so like a lot of Woolrich and Pendleton, things like that, which I'm not big into, but I do know it sells, and if I get it priced right, then it makes sense. So my biggest advice is when you're out sourcing, don't limit yourself to just things you know, but branch out a little bit. We all know that things like Patagonia and Rock Revival and those top ends are going to sell better, but just because they sell better doesn't mean you're going to find them at your thrift stores that's local to you. So find out what you can sell that you can get and find out how you can make money on that, right? That's my advice for the week. But I thank you for joining in. Again, this was the 7th episode. Go back, check out our other ones if you haven't. I just resell to help my daughter travel and wrestle and do all that. So that's why I do this and have fun doing it. We like sourcing together and just having a good time. Any questions, comments, likes, whatever you want to do, drop them down below. Let me know. Give us a follow. Appreciate all the love, guys. Thank you much. We'll check in with you. Take it easy.